What's up guys, Barrettus here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. So in the last episode we started working on the Advanced Rocketry stuff. Got some automation for some of our basic building blocks for the mod and got everything together to build the lathe. And between recordings I just went and sort of built up the walls for how I think this upper sort of area of the base is going to look. I'm not sure how we're going to lay the machines out in here just yet, but oh, that actually disappears. But yeah, so I'm thinking we'll put the let's see, I want there, I think. No, maybe one more there. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this. Actually, let's go one across. So I've already got power running down here. If I get my crescent hammer. So I've already got a power line running down this way. So what we might do is maybe have it come up out of the ground just so that we can see it for the moment. I might shuffle things around a bit more, I don't know. But we should be able to build this guy now. So it's output hatch, input hatch. We'll save the lathe block itself for last. Power input there. Two machine structures. The motor there. And the lathe block there. And then... wow, just right click and it's done. And that looks pretty cool. Right. So it's just got a power button. So if we get power to it, and then turn it on, so it's fully charged, speed 1, power 1. So I guess if we get some, maybe some iron, we should be able to see it working. Just get like 16 ingots. Whoops. So if we put them in the input, cool. So I'm not sure what these multipliers are about. Maybe we can... Oh, maybe putting a better motor in makes it run faster. Yeah, okay, that might be the way it works. Because it did mention you could put advanced motors in it. Ah, yes, there we go. And they increase the speed. So they increase the speed, and I guess there must be different power plugs. Plug? Power output, IC2 plug. Maybe the power is just based on the speed. It's pretty cool, and then they just go into the output. So that is, I believe it's making 2 for each one, right? Yeah, so we get 2 iron rods for each ingot, whereas previously we used 3 ingots, get 4, so this is more efficient, but it's definitely slow, at least with this motor, so we could look at upgrading that later on maybe. But that's cool, so that's one quest done. So next, we could maybe look at doing the crystallizer or the rolling machine. Let's do the rolling machine since we've already got a bunch of components for it done already. So we need an advanced motor and a fluid input hatch, which we can teach the system to make. So an advanced motor, steel plate, steel rod, and gold coils. Which needs some nickel as well. Okay. So we can teach the system that guy, and then grab 2 of them. Just put that in here. Whoops. There. Yep, and then we just need those steel components. So give me 2 of them, give me 3 of them. Oh, and we are out of power again, damn it. I guess the couple of extra machines we've got online now have just pushed us over the, yeah, like we're consuming is just as much as we're generating at the moment, so we'll have to look at upgrading. Upgrading some more machines pretty soon. So we'll make that go manually, and that should get us credit for it. Yep. And then we also need a, what was the other one? So the rolling machine itself and a fluid input hatch. So if we search for input, so power input plug, fluid input hatch, and input hatch. Okay, that one's pretty easy. So we'll teach him that go as well, and we will, I guess, not make one of them. Why is that not letting me? Fluid input. There you go, let me make one of them. And I'm guessing the output hatch will be the same thing, just backwards. And I am out of buckets. Annoyingly. So if we do that, that's the input. Do it that way. That's an output. There we go. Alright, just to make sure we can just quickly craft all this stuff later on. Okay, so that gets us the input. So we also need a power plug, an input and an output, and a copper coil. So we can get those going as well. We need an input, an output, power plug. How quick will that be to craft? Not all that quick. There we go. And what was the other one? Copper coil. Give me one of those. Okay, copper coil, input, motor, output, structure, fluid pipe, power input. So we just need the rolling machine itself now. And that requires... Be quiet, computer. Why are you being noisy? So control circuit boards, steel gears. We can make all of this except for the liquid board, which just needs lapis. Okay. Actually, can we just quickly make one of those? Or teach the system one of those? Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we make that, and then we make the... Whoops. Rolling machine. Right, so we need gears, user interface, all of that stuff. So give me one of them. Give me one of them. Give me a user interface. I need 2 steel gears. And that should be it, right? Rolling machine. Let's just do that in here, just to make sure I'm... Oh, wait. That, just to make sure. I'm not sure if crafting it through the interface terminal actually works. I'd rather not risk it. There we go, so keep rolling. Done. Gets us 2 loot chests and half a heart. So he can go in there. What do you got for me, loot chest? Garbage. And... Dungeon loot. Sure. I mean, that basically boils down to just being an inventory's worth of junk, but whatever. It's better than some of the things we've gotten. Right, we better put that crafting pattern in here as well. Let's do it like that. So we'll move you up there as well. Okay, so we should be able to make this guy now. So if we go up here, get our projector. So this is the rolling machine. Go. Is this the whole? No, so that's the whole structure. Fluid input, power input, 2 input hatches on that side and output hatch there. So wait, is there a way to rotate the projector? Moves the cross section. No, so there isn't a way to sort of turn it around, is there? Oh no, there is. Right? Yeah, it is turning, right. So the main interface bit is there. It's what, 3 wide, 3 deep by 4 wide. So maybe we'll just put it beside this guy. Back one more. Place it there. Input hatch is there. Power input is there. Output hatches are on this side. Yeah, alright, let's go with that. I might end up moving things around a bit later, but that's okay. So power input is there. Copper coil goes there. Oh, do we need multiple copper coils? It looks like we do. We need multiple input hatches as well. Input hatch there, input hatch. The rolling machine itself goes there. Fluid input hatch goes here. And then there's structure blocks. Structure block. Structure block. Motor. Structure block. I can't get to that one. Structure block. Structure block, and these are output hatches. Okay, so we need a motor, another coil, and another input and output. Okay, does that... Wait, no, we have the motor. We've got the advanced motor, yeah. Alright, so just a coil, an input, and an output. That's not too bad. Coil. And do I have 2 inputs still floating around in here? Good, I have 3. Excellent. Turn 1 into an output. And we're good. So put you there. Input there. And the coil there. Right click. Hey, there we go. Okay, so speed 4.7, power 1. Turn it on or off. So we need a bit of power here. Put you there. Power come out there. Okay, that's not too bad. So this one should take iron and just give us some plates. So it'll do steel too, won't it? Let's just do a little bit of steel, just to see if it works the way we hope it does. So we put steel in there, turn it on, and oh, it also needs water. How are we going to get water to it? Can I put a bucket in there manually? There we go. Apparently that is not enough for it to do anything. Oh no! Did it do something? Ah, there we go. Okay. Is it good enough to do one more? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, again, I think our current system for getting plates is better, because at least it doesn't need water. Although this might be faster than running it through the industrial craft rolling machine, so maybe it's worth automating that one as well. But yeah, we'll see. See how we go. See how much stuff we end up needing, I suppose, is the main thing. Alright, so next... we'll probably do the arc furnace last, just because it looks like a really big structure. Actually, let's just check that, because it's... Now that I know how the projector works, if we set this to the arc furnace, it's pretty big. It's what, 5 by 5? Ooh. 5 by 5 by 5. So it won't fit in this corner, will it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not quite. Though if we turn this... but then we can't get to the input, yeah. I'll have to do a bit of shuffling around, I think, to get these to fit the way I want, but that's okay. Alright, we'll leave that one for last, just because it's a big build and I might end up getting the stuff together between recordings or something. See how we go. So instead, how about we do the crystallizer? So to make silicon boules, we need to make a crystallizer. Let's put it together. Let's get everything together, and then we'll look at where we're going to place it. So it needs power input, copper coil, input, output, and a quartz crucible. Quartz crucible, which isn't too bad. Is it used for anything else? It's not used in crafting for anything, so this might not be worth doing auto crafting for. We might just make one. So we make one of them, and we also need to make the crystallizer itself. Crystallizer. So control circuit, I/O circuit, user interface, steel plate, a couple of repeaters, and a couple of nether quartz. Okay, so one of them, user interface. I believe it was an iron plate. We've got nether quartz. What was the other thing? Crystallizer. Oh, it was a steel plate. Steel plate and repeaters. Well, we just made some steel plates, right? Yep. So we've got them. So it's just repeaters. We'll need redstone torches. There we go. And that should be everything. There we go. Oh, we actually have to make some silicon boules to get quest credit for that. Okay, so let's see what we actually need for this one. I'm actually going to put that away. Crystallizer. Oh, we actually need 6 of them. 6 crucibles, 2 coils, input, output, and power. Okay. And out of power again. Damn, that is annoying. It's just a little bit poorly timed. I shouldn't leave that in the middle of the room. Okay, so we need another 4, 5 of them. 6 of them total. Let's see, if we search for hatch, we need 1 input hatch, 1 output hatch, and 1 power plug. Power input plug. Which is a little slow to craft. Not too bad though. And I think it was 2 coils. Don't know why I only did 1. Need 2. There we go. Alright, so where are we going to put this guy? He isn't too big, so maybe we'll put him here. It's kind of annoying that it places it like that. So if we do that, input hatch, that lines up with this guy pretty well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So coil, coil, just break that crucible so we can place the input there. Then we need the output on this side, input there, crystallizer itself there. And then crucibles. Nice. Alright, how are we going to power this guy? Probably just run cabling along here as well. No, it's just got to reach to there. Was that the large tile? Yeah, I think that's right. And then we'll just run along here. Okay, so he's got power. So what do we actually put into him? Need for wafers, that's what they need the cutting machine. So, silicon boule. Silicon boule needs silicon ingot and silicon nugget from smelting silicon dust. And we get silicon dust from crushing silicon. That is not correct. So where do we get it from? Okay, sand in the arc furnace. Right, so we need the arc furnace before we can do that. Bugger. Alright. Guess we're doing the arc furnace then. Let's see. So we've already got the input and output hatches. We need the arc furnace itself, the heat-proof brick, and a block of gold. And we actually have to craft a block of gold to get credit for that. It's kind of annoying. Sure, but we can do that. Block of gold. Good. So heat-proof brick and electric arc furnace itself. So the heat-proof brick is bricks and magma cream. Do we have any bricks? No, we do not. But we do have clay, don't we? Oops. Stack of clay. We'll just smelt it up here. Ah, energetic alloy. I think that'll be enough. I don't think we need to auto-craft this. Where's that magma cream? Heatproof brick. And then the arc furnace control block. Nether brick, heatproof brick, copper. Okay, that should be pretty easy to do. Control circuit, I/O circuit, user interface. And then once they're done, we'll try this. Got it. Easy. Wasn't too bad at all, actually. Oh, interesting. So it does actually give us the full arc furnace. And if we hover over, we need one arc furnace, 3 input, 3 coils, 3 power input, 3 coils, 72 heatproof brick. Okay. Luckily, that's not too bad. I hope we've got enough stuff to keep making magma cream. I actually need to craft these up first. How did that get wrong? Whatever. Alright, that does not quite give us enough. So we need a couple more bricks. Oh, we'll have to do a few more bricks. Clay. So one more craft should be enough, right? Which would be 12 more. No, 16. Yeah. We'll do them with the magma cream, because that'll get us another 16. Yeah, so that'll be enough. Good. Those like that with magma cream gets us the heat-proof brick. So we've got that. We need 3 power input plugs. Input plugs. Give me 3 of those, please. And then what was the other one we needed? Actually, I can check it in here, can't I? Oh, that is nice. So gold, copper, titanium, aluminium, or iridium cores. Let's do gold. There was only 3 of them, right? Yep, 3 coils, 72 heatproof bricks, and then 11 input or output hatches. 11 input or output. So it must do 3 on each side, with one of those slots being taken up by the arc furnace controller block. So let's do, I don't know, doesn't really matter, does it? Just give me a bunch of, oh yeah, the power plugs, I need those. Just give me 11 input hatches. Oi! Oh, did we use the wrong plates for that? We must have used the wrong plates for the machine structure. So we need 4 iron plates. It's a pain. I'm not sure. It's the audit substitution. It's supposed to allow substitution, but it doesn't seem to work with the plates. Which is a bit odd. So let's just wipe that pattern. Put him in there and put this guy back in here. Dang it, now will you give me my input hatches? Yes, alright, good. Nice. Okay. Whoops. Alright, so. Alright, get our hollow projector. And we want him to be like here, right? Which would put him in the corner, but do we want him to be one out from there? Actually, no, in the corner's fine. So the bottom layer is just all heat-proof brick. Which is fine, we can do that. Like that, and then do I just right-click and... yeah, to put it up a level. Okay, so the arc furnace goes on the front here. And then we do input or output. So let's do an input here, an output here, and then we'll just put inputs for the rest because we don't really care about them just for the moment. And then it's just... so the rest of these hatches go around here. That actually, it was swapping them out with bricks, so maybe we can do a bit more variation on it. Not sure. Push it up one more. So these are all just bricks. Like that. Go up another one. Oops. Oops. So these are the coils. 1, 2, 3. And then it's just 3 heat-proof brick on these ends. And then one more. And we get the... okay, so that's the input plugs on top. There, there, and there, and we just fill it in with brick. Okay. And then give it a right click. And it worked. Excellent. Cool, so if we turn him on, doesn't do anything because he hasn't got any input. What did I need the block of gold for? Why did it tell me to make a block of gold? Maybe that's meant to be a coil. That would make more sense. But now we can get some sand and make some silicon boules. Let's get some solar panels out of that, which is kind of nice. So, how are we doing on time? It's getting on. Let's finish the silicon boules. So if we get a stack of sand, we should be able to put that in the input hatch, turn the furnace on. Oh, of course, he does need power. How are we going to get power to him? I guess I'll just get more cables. I might replace that with power lines. And it's nighttime again too, dang it. Didn't think the power was that much of an issue. but it appears to be conduits. Wait, have we not taught the system how to make energy conduits? Interesting. I should probably do that. But this will be enough for now. So we'll do from here. It's probably easier if we just stand on top of it. Just go out this way. Nope, that was one further than I meant to go. Whatever. Nah, damn it. Damn it. Oh, I've made a mess. That's fine. It's got power. I like that. It's a pretty nice looking multi-block. Oh. Interesting. So it needs more power. Can I... Will that be enough if I plug all of these in? Oh yeah, that does work. It appears to have eaten a sand. What is going on? Is it... Oh, it is working, it's just really slow. Oh wow, that is really slow. Huh. And that's with the gold coils too. Let's put some torches up on here just to make sure it's all lit up. That is crazy slow. Look at that. So maybe we need to make some better coils? Or do we need to give it more power? Not sure. But it looks like we are definitely out of time for today. So I might go have a look and see what I need to do to make this run faster, because if that's the only way for us to get silicon bools, then like we're gonna need that to be running fast, because that's gonna be our main bottleneck, I think, for all this advanced rocketry stuff. So yeah, I'll look that up and then we'll see what we can do next recording.